Guys, YouTube keeps crashing over and over and over. I don't know how well it's going to work today, guys. YouTube keeps crashing. It crashed 2 times, 3 times while I'm trying to get this one going for you. Shut off that vibrator. Got a couple emails in. Caver community people. Anyways, we are fixing some fascia boards. 2 of them that are rotted out. We already got the one off. Took about a half hour. Now to put a new one on makes it fit. On neighbor lady. Oh dear. Just dropped that. My little micro squeegee for repairing drywall holes. Alright, where's my... Oops, sorry guys. What's up, TV? Morning, sir, in chat. It's raining here? Nice. You need it more than we do because we've been having rain. Alright, let's see here. I'll take Maja. Should have one in this bin here. Yep, there's one. What's up, Aaron? Been a while. Appreciate you coming in. Looking for my where's that at? Is it on the other little drill that I didn't bring with me? I'm looking for my Torx bit. Those things always get misplaced. Here we go, here we go. Right there, there's what we need. T25. It's been going for about 15 minutes. Nice. Hopefully it stays longer than that. Alright, we're doing heavy duty stuff today, so we're not using the little DeWalt's or the small Skills or small Milwaukee's. We're using the big Milwaukee's. Use the grinder already and the Sawzall. We're replacing fascia boards. Alright, let's put this off. Gotta pull this board out. Here, after I purchased this board from Home Depot yesterday, while I'm loading it up, I noticed it has a huge crack in it right here. But I only need about in here, so it should work. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm replacing the fascia board up there, up on top of that little garage. Or say 45 minutes. Oh, it's just 45 minutes. There's a little nick in my screen on the protector, and then the board's there. But overnight schedule, so I've been working while everyone's on. Oh, that's sad in a way. There's a couple people who go live late, but not me usually. All right, let's see. I need to get a box of screws. Here's my 3-inchers. I need those for sure. For sure. For sure. Big old box of 3-inchers here. Get this one cut to length. I'll make it the same length as the board that was in there. Just measure off of it. But it had some rod on it. Here, I'll show you. It had some rod on it. Here's where the roof was coming down at an angle. Sure, they had a gap, but the splashes eventually rotted it. Someone did some repair work at one time with who knows what, but it rotted out. Then they had that little spacer piece to kick it out farther, which I'm going to just put that one back on because it's fine. What's up, weird cat? Weird. Weird cat. You're such a weird cat, my friend. Why are you so weird? Whoa there. Need the 1 5/8 to put that little trim piece on. We're going to paint it all too. Yeah, it's painting in here somewhere. Hopefully it's still good. It's from 2008, I think. All right, I need to make sure I'm grabbing the proper one. Let's get a length on this board. Ooh, there's a tarantula hawk over there. Look at that. Look at that big, huge hornet right there. Tarantula hawk. That one's a black one. Usually they're like the, that one's huge. Usually they're that, the wings are orangish. That thing is gymongous. Gymongous. All right, so I need the 10-footer for this. Thankfully, I grabbed a 10-footer. I brought a 10 and a 12. I think the porch back here is. Let me see what the porch is. See, I got some repairs back here too. That one up there. That's where the 12-footer goes. So I need to go back into there all the way to the corner here. Then he recently had the rolled roof replaced by a company, but they didn't paint underneath here. So I'm going to try to paint up underneath for him, that piece in this section, and then replace these fascia board across here. That one's going to take longer because I got that to deal with up in there. Oh, and I got to saw those ones down too because they're like 7 3/4 or something. You can't just put a 2x6 up there because they're like 7 1/4 wide, those ones by the porch. So I had to get 2x8s, and then I got to cut them down the same width. These are fine. This is a regular one. Tape measures want to go in my pocket. Well, we'll find out if it's nice, I guess. All right, I'm glad I got this 10-footer instead of the 8. I was like, oops. I was like, why in the world do I need a 10-foot or an 8-footer? Everything's longer than that. I just fell. So that's glad I picked it up. I might have just put the wrong measurement down for it accidentally. This one actually could have been a 2x6. For some reason I went and got a... Okay, what else is falling now? For some reason I went and got a 2x8. I just chop it down with a table saw. Not sure where the outlets are around here though. I was hoping there'd be one by the garage door here, but that would be one thing if I owned this place, I'd put an outlet. I'd drop an outlet down somewhere in here off of this box. Put one right in here somewhere, an outlet. Let's see if he's got one over here. The problem is I don't know if I have an extension cord with me. There's none along there. Oh, there's one. There's one right there by the door. All right. Yeah, I could have got a 2x6 for this one because we're only 5.5 is what will make it. What's our length here? That looks like a straight edge there. Stuff almost looks rough sawn. It was made in 2008 or 2012, I forget. Okay, so we're 112 and 5/16. What's up, Micah? But ginger instead of blonde. I have more of a strawberry blonde now. It used to be like a bleach blonde, and then it went to a gray blonde. Now it's more of a strawberry blonde. $112 and 5/16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. I'll cut the length first. How's Micah doing this morning? Alright, I'll cut that down. Then we gotta chop it on the table saw a little skinnier. If you had to play in a Clint Eastwood movie but can't play as Clint Eastwood, what movie would you play? I'm not sure. I'm not old enough to play his more modern ones. It has to be one of his older ones. All right, now I got to chop that skinnier in a table saw, which I'll dig that out. Let's see if I can have an extended cord in the van. But I had a really long one in here, like a 100-footer. I don't see it. Move a couple things around. It might be underneath this blanket or insulation. Échale. This is my charging, like jumper cable cords. Where are my extension cords? Did I not put it in here last time? Bum deal. I usually have 3 of them in here, but they haven't been in here in a while, although I did put the 100-footer in here, I thought. I don't see it. Had a phone call. Yeah, and I had to go move the, what you call it? I'm going to have to just cut it with the circle saw, which is fine, because I can put the cut edge up. Except I don't know, do I have earplugs? I need earplugs. I don't know if I got them in my van. I think I do. Sorry, I was trying to find something, couldn't find it. My chalk line, at least one of them. Hopefully this one's long enough. I know it broke a while ago, and so it was super short. Yeah, it was long enough for almost 10 feet. If I can get the wind up now. It was one of these DeWalt minis. It hasn't been the greatest. I don't know if they got a warranty on them or not, but this one definitely hasn't been the greatest. I was trying to find earplugs too, but I couldn't find them. Blade's pretty dull. The long wrench is going to change it. Clean off the bad caulking on this. Sounds like there's bees all in that tree. It must be, oh yeah, it is. It's flowering, this eucalyptus beside me. Never cut towards you, children, okay? Never cut towards you, because you could slip and get yourself. I mean, it's just about the easiest way to cut, but never cut towards you. Always cut away from you. That way your fingers aren't in the way. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright, we can connect these on. Taking off the old caulking that was on this that sits flat. Pre-drill a couple holes on the ends so they don't split. They stapled this on before. Like the crown staples. We're going to screw it on. Some 8s and 5/8. It's not quite as cool as it was yesterday here, but it's definitely cool. It's still overcast, not as much as it was yesterday, but I'm gonna get it all prepped and then I'll paint it, caulk it and paint it. That way I don't have to paint the back side, it's already, I don't have to lean way over to get in there. And then touch up over the screw holes with caulking and paint. It's called Look Smarter, Not Harder. I'm saying that while walking on my knees. Yeah. What we got? Hey, how's it going, Luke? Hey there, everybody. This is Luke from Dublin. Doing some fascia board replacements on a house. Oh, you know what? That one overhanged a little bit. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to take that off. I forgot it overhanged on the one end a little bit. Fine, no biggie. Piece of cake. Whoops. Just need to line up this one. See where it was. Look to see where this one was lined up. And then leave this one on there. Get a measurement from there. And Bob's your uncle. Overhang, or overhung, it's past tense, 2 5/8. 2 5/8. Overhung 2 5/8. Piece of cake. There's a piece of cake, my friend. No worries. That one on. 3 screws. We'll get 4. I gotta cut the angle on this too. Where it met up with the roof where it had the dry rot. So here we got 3 3/8. 3 3/8. It's how far out where the angle quits. 7.5. Square to make a line across. We'll cut that off. Right there, on the money. Pre-drill the corners so they don't break, you know. What's up, JP? Should like and subscribe to Isn't Already More. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Carry on, do what you're doing, Jerome. Just checking in and chat. See you next. Hope you don't mind. Hope you mind yourself out there. Yeah. Morning, JP. You working or you off in the morning, work at night? Are you on your morning break? You on a morning break, Mr. Burger King. Alright, that's ready to paint. Specifically the inside I need painted more. Because I can't really get to it very well. What's up, Eastern? I'm off just getting to my PT. PT, physical therapy? Or personal training? Could mean a lot of things, good or bad. Police trials? Pee time? Potty time? Alright. There's a new fascia board for that. Gotta paint that. It'd be nice to paint it right now. That way while it's drying I can work on the other side. Then come back and get a second coat on it. I might need a little prep work on the roof here. Let me see real quick. Real quick, like. How's Eastern? Oh, I also, yeah, I need to prep. I need to prep the, I've got some nails in the way. Sorry, staples. A couple nails too, I guess. Thought I got all the nails. Gotta cut those off. Cut the staples off, the nails I'll pull out. I thought I got most of the nails, but I guess not. I'm having the best morning. Take my Jackson to the vet. He ate some potato leaves. Yeah, those are poisonous. I might need to take my doggy in Skittles. He's got an ear infection, I think. He keeps shaking his head around and not keeping his ears up. So I might have to take him somewhere. Oh, those nails are underneath the drip edge. They're what they use to put the plywood sheeting to the fascia boards. So I'll have to cut those off with the grinder. I gotta go get my grinder. So it's down the floor, the ground down here. Which I was gonna get anyways. I'll be back. Excuse me. All right. Oh. Add Skittles to our prayers. Yeah. He's been shaking his head a lot the last probably close to a week now, probably. What's your doggy's name, by the way? That one's gotta be, I think I can get that one. No, that one's underneath too. Why'd they put a roofing nail in that spot? Walther, oh cool. I've heard dogs named Ruger. Or Winchester. It's not a good spot to put this phone because the roof's at an angle this way. Other than looking at my blue sky that's cloudy. get up underneath deeper to get this. One's under here. One's underneath this roof here. Let's see, put you guys by the saw here. My sawzall, hold it up a little bit, it starts sliding. There we go. Should be able to slide up in there now. Just I need to paint the inside. I need to paint the inside that faces the wall. Considering naming him Mauser, but he answered to Walther. They're both German, aren't they? German. Alright. Let me see. I don't think I need the hammer up here anymore. Or the pry bar. We can toss those down. Whoops. Fell down prematurely. Did the easier one first. It was closer to me, so why not, right? It's on the front side of the house. The other one's on the porch. Milwaukee, yay! Alright, we can bring these into the backyard. This one's all off the ladder. That one rotted too, I'm not sure. Kind of looks like it, the extra piece they stuck on, which they didn't even have to stick that on. What's up, Ghost Alex? From Tax Stream? Probably. Real tactical. He's your tactical. He's my cool brother from another mother. Alright, let's get a roller cage. Yeah, Walther, Mauser, and Luger all have German origin. But so is Dutchhound. Or Dachshund, however you want to pronounce it. Let's see, I should have a small roller cage in here somewhere. I think it's in the front. In between the seats, possibly. There's my razor knife. That's the nicer one. It doesn't have this thing that pops out blades on this side. Thought I had a, there's a paintbrush. Thought I had a roller cage up here in the front. With a bag over it. Yep, here it is, right here. Just stopped in to say hi. I'm going to go now. Bye. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you liked. Hopefully you liked, mate. I almost thought you'd been in my live a long time ago. There was an Alex. Maybe it's a different one. He'd always ooh and all over me. For some reason. There's another one that does too, but I think there's a reason why he does. Got me roller. Got me roller, mate. Let's see here. Weird cat is back. These are liners for painting. I went and got some 1/2-inch nap. I rarely use 1/2 inch because I wanted it for the rough stuff to cut in better. I usually use 3/8. Got a new brush because the last one I forgot to clean out again and might be ruined. There we go. I need to get the holder for these. That's a liner. I'll be back. All right, got it. Hold on the edge there so it sits on, and then on the other side has a magnet on the opposite side of the handle here. Brush. Put your brush. All right, I gotta get the paint for him. It's inside the garage though. Jesus is the way to truth in life. Amen, Monica. That's usually how I actually end my lives. All right, let me see if I can get the paint for this from. Gotta get that first. Some of my trash came out of my van. Let's see, where's the screwdriver? I should have one in this tool bag here, a flat blade. There we go. Right there, mate. All right, let's see if I can get this paint from the guy here. Might end up using this, so I'm not sure. For that other piece, we'll see. We'll just move it here for now. All right. I need to get, see, someone added that in later, it looks like. It's easy to add one of those. I actually usually mount them so they're flush, though. Let's see if he comes out. Inside the garage. He's home because he just came home a little bit ago with his car. Well, it's more like a crossover. It's some for Mazda. CX-3 or something. I don't know what they call those things. I need the paint. La pentera. Someone did some roof repairs on this. The place was painted. Nails poking through. Have raw wood sticking out of them. They used too long. They should use the next size shorter. They used 1 inch instead of 3/4. Hopefully eventually comes to the door. The paint's like right in here on the other side of the wall, if I recall. I'll have to get back to it. Have a safe day and God bless. Thanks, Eastern. What's that? Heard some squeaky brakes. Squeak, squeak. All right, let me get my other ladder. Put my glasses on too. Might rain this afternoon. It's gathering up along the mountains there. CX-30, that thing's called. All right, here's my other ladder. There's a Home Depot receipt folded up really small. The squeak was from them. I love these little gorilla ladders. Gorilla ladders to me are better made than Little Giant. Even though Little Giant I think was first, at least for that style there. That's on the roof. I like gorilla ladders better for that style. Little Giants are a little bit different design. I really like them. Now this one, I think when they put the new roof on, they stuck a new 1x4 up there. I don't know why they didn't do the fascia at the same time. Hey, there's a shell. 762 by 54R, it looks like. They used it for what do you call it? Dangling something. It's from 84. Yeah, because here's more of it on the table. All right. Got to dismantle this one slowly. It's got some hooks on it though. These chimes. There's another one. Well, I'm probably gonna have to shut the live off so I can actually get to pulling all this off with 2 hands. So appreciate y'all coming by. We might start the live later. We'll see. Have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. Nothing can go wrong serving Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come with the Father but through Jesus Christ. Have a good one. Bye for now, folks.